Hey everybody there, banjo students. I'm in the D tuning, and we're going to do a little bit of Sail Away Ladies. It's a great song. A lot of people do it. And way back in the day on the Grand Ole Opry, Uncle Dave Macon did it. He was a famous banjo player way in the past. You might check him out sometime. There's a little bit of video of him, a lot of recordings. So an amazing banjo player. We're going to do a pretty easygoing version. And the melody starts, I'll just play the melody slow for you. And we'll have about 3 verses we can learn too. So it's going to be the first string. I'm holding my D chord here. The first part's going to stay down in the low territory, and then the second part we get to climb up high on that first string. And we're getting so good at that first string, so this won't be that bad for you maybe. So the first part is going to be that second fret, the first string of our D chord, and we're going to pick it twice, or do a note and a brush, and then the 5th string is a melody too. Back to that first string. Then we have the open first string twice, and the 2nd string, and a brush. And really, when you have the same note twice, sometimes it's a note and a brush, you know. So a brush can be just a note, or a note can be a brush. That's kind of confusing, but you'll find that to be true down the road. So here's that melody of first phrase several times, just really slow. So it's holding that D chord, first string, note, brush, 5th string, 1st string, open, 2nd string, brush. And that's going to be like the first verse, you know, melody there. So over and over the first phrase. 1, 2, here we go. 1st string, 5th, and the open string, and the 2nd. Okay, one more time. Once again, that sounds great. 1st, 5th, 1st, 2nd. Put the D chord back down. The next phrase coming up, we get to do we're getting great at playing short and bread with that 3rd string on the 2nd fret. Remember how we did that with the open 2nd string? We can kind of hold our D chord in place like we attached it there, you know, super glued it there. Don't really super glue it, but it's stuck there for a minute. We're picking the 2nd string, the 3rd string, 2nd fret. First finger comes down and goes off with the open 3rd string, and go back the way you came. And that gives you that, you know, put on the skillet, put on the lid. So the nice thing about that is that that's the same notes we'll use for Sail Away Ladies' 2nd phrase. So I'll do the first phrase and play that and let you hear what it sounds like. So you have that first phrase, first, 2nd. Here it comes. So let's just try that 2nd phrase a few times. I'm holding my D chord, my 2nd finger, and I pick the 2nd string. And my 1st finger goes down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Then I pick the 3rd string open. 1st finger comes off, goes back where it just was, and the 2nd string and a brush a couple times. 2nd string's featured there. Those 2 phrases together. And one of the first verse is going to be, if ever I get my new house done, sail away, ladies, sail away. So I'll do that, let you hear what that sounds like. It's like, if ever I get my new house done, sail away, ladies, sail away. Not too bad. And that melody repeats and has another line. Gonna give my old one to my son. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Let's just try playing it. First phrase, first, 2nd, traveling note, short and bread maneuver. This is again, 1st, 5th, 1st, open, 2nd string. That's great. One more time, just practice that. Hold that D chord while you move that 3rd string maneuver. Yeah, one thing you can do, give you an extra fun thing to try there. When you're doing that, whenever you get back to the 2nd string, remember that if you know where your tuning checkpoint is, you can do a cool slide just for fun and to wow the crowd. Go that 2nd fret, 3rd string, and slide way down to that 5th fret on the 3rd string. You get a lot of D there. So that's just something you can try if you get it really good. the first way. Try to slide to that 5th fret. I'll do it one time with that phrase. Here's a slide. Over and over, let you hear what that sounds like. Slide to 5 for a little flourish, you might call it. Second part, we're going to really work the first string. And this is where it goes, you'll hear people sing all kind of different things, sort of like Don't You Rock 'em Daddy-O. And in England, they had a hit something like Don't You Rock 'em Daddy-O. So we'll say Daddy-O. And you can listen to different recordings and pick what you want to say. So we're going to go, it's going to go 5. You're going to the first string, 5, 5, 5, 2, 5, 7. And brush a little bit. And you got 7, 5, 2, second string, 5 on the first, 7, 5, 2, second. And we're going to do a hammer on the open first string to the 2nd fret, hammer, brush. And then we're going to have 2nd fret, open first, 2nd string, that 3rd string, 2nd fret we like to play, 2nd string. Let me just play it one time and I'll scribe it one more time. So here's the second part. Slide a little bit, be nice. Hammer on that 2nd fret, 1st string. And that's where you'd sing, don't you rock 'em, Daddy-O, don't you rock 'em, Daddy-O, don't you rock 'em, Daddy-O, sail away, lady, sail away. I'll play that second part slow one more time, and then we'll try to do, I'll play a few verses for you, 3 verses, and I think you'll enjoy it. And you can kind of play the melody in between on both parts for fun. You'll hear it done in many different ways, and you might come up with your own way as a group, or we'll see what we do as a jam group there. And anyway, here we go. So there's that second part. Starts on 5, 5, 5, 2, 5, 7 on the first, 7, 5, 2, second string open. You can hold that 2nd fret, slide to 5 on the first, 7, 5, 2, second string open again. Open first, hammer, open to 2 on the first, hammer and the brush. 1st string 2, open 2nd string. And that traveling note we're getting so good at, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd string. That's what it sounds like. You can slide to that 7. Slide to the 5. 2nd string, open, hammer and a brush. 2, open 2nd string, traveling note. So I'm going to do both parts, just play it, and then I'll sing the verses for you. And this, I think you'll find this a fun tune, and a lot of people know it on the fiddle. So you'll be ready for them in the key of D. And you'll hear people do this in the key of A as well. So don't be surprised if it's in a different key, and we'll talk about that sometime too. That'll be another good little session. So anyway, we're in D right now. Okay, so here we go. The first part, and you might, for an intro, sometimes you might even start with a little, you could do that little Sail Away Ladies. That might be a great intro to kind of get you in the mode there. So I'm going to do that for my intro, that little sail away, ladies, sail away, the last little phrase of the second part. So that gives me my timing too. So nice and slow. Here goes the first part. And the second traveling note, or shorten bread maneuver. Now the second part. 5, 2, 5, 7, 7, 5, 2, second string slide to the 5. Hammer, open 2nd fret. I'll play it again just for fun. If ever I get my new house done, sail away, lady, sail away. Gonna give my old one to my son. play that. Sounds great. The second part. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Sail away, lady, sail away. I got home in Tennessee. Sail away, ladies, sail away. And that's the place I long to be. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Slide to the fire, hammer second fret. Sail away, ladies, sail away. It ain't no use to sit and cry. Sail away, ladies, sail away. You'll be an angel by and by. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Sail away, ladies, sail away. Don't you rock 'em, Daddy-o. Sail away, ladies, sail away. That's a pretty number there. And when you're playing with a fiddler, they might repeat parts. They might jump into the other part, and singers are the same way. You got to kind of follow the singer. Of course, if you're singing it, you can do it the way you want to. Mix it up a little bit like a puzzle you're putting together. But that's a great song, and you're getting so good at those first string melodies, and this is a good one. Sail Away, Ladies. So hope you enjoy playing that, and we'll do some more stuff soon. I'll keep giving you some good ideas. And I'll show you one last thing before I close up. On that, when you go up to that 7th fret, if you want to add any more to that chord, it's a G chord really. You could bar that 2nd string on the 5th fret, even the 3rd string. Okay, and then when you're on that 5th fret melody, you could actually do a smaller slant. So you got 7 and 5 for a G chord, and you got 5 and 4 for a D chord. Okay, so if I did that, it'd sound like this. So try to add those other chords if you like. First, get that melody on the 1st string and just keep that brush going nice and steady. And we'll keep on adding as we go. Have fun playing that banjo. It's a great instrument, and I'm proud of how y'all are all coming along and doing well. So thanks a bunch.